Ashanti's world just lit up with a twist nobody saw coming, and the internet has been in a frenzy ever since the news broke. According to an alleged insider who came forward earlier this week, Ashanti quietly reunited with her childhood best friend, Sherry, the same Sherry who was reportedly locked up on RICO-related charges for several years. Fans didn't even know the two were still close, but the moment the leak dropped, it spread like wildfire across social platforms. People were stunned, curious, emotional, and ready for answers. The reunion wasn't just a casual welcome back moment either. The insider claimed Ashanti went all out, arranging a private pickup, securing a new home for Sherry, and even gifting her a brand new SUV. The move sent shockwaves through the fan base, because Ashanti is known for protecting her circle with extreme discretion. But this situation, it was personal, it was deep, it was day one loyalty at its highest level. What makes this even more emotional is how Ashanti allegedly kept the entire process hidden from the public. Fans say Ashanti's silence was her shield, a way to protect her friend from judgment while allowing her a fresh start. The idea of Ashanti moving so carefully, so intentionally, instantly sparked conversations about loyalty, forgiveness, and what it really means to stand by someone when they hit rock bottom. Then came the moment that took everyone by surprise. Ashanti commenting publicly, not about the house, not about the car, not about the leak, but about her marriage. She said that anything she does, especially big decisions, she always discusses with her husband Nelly first. And that one line shifted the discussion entirely. Suddenly, the story wasn't just about a reunion. It was about the strength of her family foundation, her sense of unity, and how deeply she trusts her partner's judgment. Rumors spread fast that Nelly was not only aware of the reunion plan, but fully supported it. Several fan accounts posted that Nelly had allegedly been encouraging Ashanti for months to reconnect with Sherry, reminding her that healing sometimes requires revisiting old chapters. Whether that's fact or speculation, it added an emotional layer that fans clung to, the idea of Nelly standing beside Ashanti during such a sensitive moment. And in the comment sections, reactions poured in non-stop. Some supporters praised Ashanti for showing love to someone who had been part of her life before fame, before awards, before the world had eyes on her every move. Others questioned the risks, the timing, and the potential fallout. The debate became so loud that it briefly trended on X, with fans posting quotes like, "Real loyalty never dies," and "This could come back to bite her." Meanwhile, people close to the situation claimed the home Ashanti arranged wasn't just a random property. It was a quiet, secure location far from the spotlight. The SUV reportedly had tinted windows and top-tier security features, hinting that Ashanti was thinking about Sherry's long-term stability, not just a flashy welcome gift. The level of detail suggested someone who had been planning carefully and privately for quite a while. Through all this noise, Ashanti's team refused to comment on the nature of Sherry's charges or release any specifics about her return. That silence only fueled more speculation. Some believed Ashanti was shielding her friend from unnecessary media pressure. Others argued she was protecting her own brand. But the one consistent takeaway across every rumor was simple. Ashanti stands by people she loves, even when the world has already turned their backs on them. Fans have also been dissecting the emotional meaning behind Ashanti's choice to keep Sherry out of the cameras during the reunion. People suggested it might have been Nelly's influence, his well-known emphasis on family privacy and discretion. Whether true or not, that theory painted a picture of two spouses strategizing together, united in a decision that could easily have become a headline storm. But just when people thought they understood the situation, another rumor began circulating about the real reason Ashanti felt so compelled to help Sherry, a reason that could shift the entire narrative and expose a deeper, more complicated history between them. And the alleged insider claims there's more coming. As conversations kept escalating online, the alleged insider hinted at a deeper bond between Ashanti and Sherry, something fans never knew existed. According to the source, Sherry wasn't just a best friend from childhood. She had played a major role in Ashanti's early grind, back when money was tight and studio time felt like a luxury. The rumor claimed Sherry was one of the people who believed in Ashanti before the world did, pushing her, encouraging her, hyping her up when no one else thought a music career was realistic. That history reframed everything, making Ashanti's grand gesture feel less like charity and more like returning a life-changing favor. The insider described their bond as the kind of friendship that becomes family, a sisterhood built from shared struggle, not convenience. Fans started piecing together old interviews, photos, and lyrics, searching for clues that Sherry might have played a part in shaping Ashanti's mindset. The theory gained traction fast, and people started posting side-by-side comparisons of Ashanti's early career timeline with the years Sherry was still around, speculating about their tight-knit dynamic. What shocked everyone next were the whispers that Sherry had allegedly taken the blame for someone else during the RICO case. Nothing was confirmed, of course, but the rumor painted Sherry not as a mastermind, but as a protector, someone who fell into legal trouble while shielding people she cared about. Whether true or exaggerated, fans immediately connected the dots, suggesting this might be why Ashanti went above and beyond for her. If Sherry had sacrificed her freedom for someone else, Ashanti's fierce loyalty suddenly made perfect emotional sense. Meanwhile, Nelly's name kept popping up in the discussion. People close to the couple claimed he admired Sherry's loyalty and understood how much she meant to his wife from day one. Behind the scenes, he allegedly encouraged Ashanti to honor that bond properly and help Sherry rebuild her life from scratch. Fans praised the couple for moving as a unit, saying it showed how deeply their marriage has grounded them. Some even said this moment was proof that Nelly's steady presence has brought a new layer of maturity and compassion into Ashanti's world. But at the same time, skeptics worried about the risks. Comment sections were filled with debates about whether reconnecting with someone fresh out of a RICO case could jeopardize the couple's public image or stir up unnecessary drama. Some fans wrote that Ashanti's warm heart might put her in danger of emotional manipulation, while others insisted she knew exactly what she was doing and should be trusted. The divide only intensified as more alleged details began to surface. One particularly emotional post that went viral came from a fan who wrote, "You don't turn your back on the people who were there before the fame. You help them heal." That message was shared thousands of times, reinforcing the idea that Ashanti's gesture wasn't just generous, it was symbolic. It represented a closing of a painful chapter and the beginning of something new. It reminded people that celebrities are still human, guided by loyalty, history, and the desire to make things right. But while the public was celebrating the reunion, the insider claimed the moment was far more emotional behind closed doors. According to the account, when Ashanti and Sherry finally hugged for the first time after years apart, there were tears, apologies, and a long conversation that reportedly stretched late into the night. No cameras, no PR teams, just two women trying to rebuild a friendship that life had interrupted in the harshest way. The new house Ashanti arranged wasn't just a home. It was described as a safe space designed to keep Sherry away from the chaos that once derailed her life. Rumors said Ashanti installed top-tier security, hired a small team for daily support, and even connected Sherry with counselors to help her transition back into the world. Fans reacted strongly to this, praising Ashanti's compassion and saying it reflected the emotional maturity she has shown over the years, especially since becoming a mother. But the most shocking claim came when another source suggested Ashanti and Nelly weren't just helping Sherry rebuild, they were allegedly preparing her for something bigger, something that might tie her back into Ashanti's career or inner circle. The theory exploded, with fans guessing whether Sherry might become part of Ashanti's team, her foundation, or even a public comeback story. The idea felt bold, risky, and dramatic, exactly the kind of twist that could flip the narrative overnight. And while fans were busy debating possibilities, the insider dropped one more chilling hint, that Sherry's return might attract attention from people connected to her past. People who might not be happy she's starting fresh. Suddenly, the reunion didn't feel like a simple act of kindness anymore. It felt like the beginning of something unpredictable, raising questions no one could ignore.